Hey everybody, welcome to week 2. Okay, so we got that first week under our belt. We got to introduce ourselves to our classmates, learn a little bit about each other. Really nice. I really enjoy that first week just because I like how students, post pictures and so I can put a name with a face. I like learning about kind of your family and your hobbies and things like that. And trust me, those kinds of things matter. We're building an online community here. You can feel very lonely in classes like this, feel like you're just kind of on your own, but you're not. And so I think this whole week, these icebreakers, they help you better understand that you're not alone, that there are people just like you, people who are educating their kids from home, people who are worried about their jobs, people who are excited about their new jobs or whatever. And so that was the first step. We're gonna be doing a lot more of this kind of stuff throughout the term, kind of getting to know each other, and we do that primarily in discussion. But I just want you to know that I am happy to see all the participation, and I am very much looking forward to getting to know you all better. Now, here we are, the first full week of class. This is week 2. So what are we going to talk about this week? Well, we're going to be talking about hardware and software, and we're going to be talking about OneDrive. Okay, we'll start with hardware and software. You know these terms, but what's the difference between them? Well, when we think of hardware, we think of all the things that are tangible about computers, right? So right now I've got my iPhone here in front of me. I've got the camera. I've got this screen, right? All those things that we know about with our phones. I've got a laptop upstairs. I'm taking a break from that right now. I've got my Garmin watch, which can track my steps and all my exercise activities. All the stuff that makes up this kind of stuff, that's the hardware. Okay, so this would be motherboards, this would be the platters that make up your memory in your laptop, this would be your mouse, and on and on and on and on and on, your smart TV, your controller, etc., etc. That's hardware, okay? Software, these are the programs that work on hardware or that tell hardware what to do, right? And so there's lots of software in my iPhone, for instance, the iOS, right? This is the operating system, that's software. All the different apps that I have on there, that's software as well. The stuff that makes my Garmin watch work, right? That's allowed to track my swimming laps or how many miles I bike or something like that. That's software. So software works on hardware. You have to have both of them together, right? You can't just have hardware because you can't really do much with that. You need programs that are written in order to make the hardware work a certain way. So we're going to be learning more about kind of basic hardware and software that you're going to be encountering in a class like this. The big thing is going to be Microsoft Office. This is where we talk about OneDrive, Outlook, Word, Excel, PowerPoint. Those are the 5 primary elements that we're going to encounter in Office this term, and that's all software. Now, I mentioned OneDrive. That is a kind of software. This is cloud storage technology, okay? So this is where we can store our information. It wasn't that long ago, right, that when, for instance, you bought songs on iTunes, you downloaded them onto your computer, right? No more. We have the iTunes cloud. So you buy those things and you can transfer them to your phone or you have them on your phone, but they're actually in the cloud, meaning not they're up there in the ether floating around, but they're actually saved on Apple's servers. These are massive, massive computers. They're usually in what are called server farms, which is the size of multiple football fields, these huge computers. These are Apple's servers. Microsoft has this, Facebook has this, lots of people just have servers, their own personal server at their home. And so cloud storage is where we're storing our information on other computers. OneDrive is Microsoft's cloud storage. And so this is where you're going to be storing your information actually stored on Microsoft's computers, and you just have easy access through the internet. Ends up being very safe and secure this way. It may not seem that way, but it is true because you have this centralized location to do all the kinds of security that you would want to have, and it's done by Microsoft, and Microsoft's a pretty reliable, pretty trustworthy company. So hardware and software, you're going to learn about that in the lecture. And OneDrive. You're going to learn about that in the lecture, and you're going to write a little reflection on OneDrive this week. So those are the focuses, the primary focuses for this week. Now, we have a discussion board as well, a fascinating topic. Make sure that you check out my video in the discussion board this week. Thanks, folks.